Martin and Martin. I'm going to give big odds. I think what I'm going to give, I'm going to give queen odds, and I think I'm going to actually give rook odds as well. I think if I can, I'm going to give a rook, queen, and a rook, and let's see if that's enough. I'm going to try to give probably queen odds against the next spot that we play. Let's go here, sack the rook for the bishop, and off we go. Okay, so it's going to have to take the rook. Now we're playing down a rook and a queen in return for one bishop. Those are very, very big odds, but I think with the rating being 260, I can probably get away with it. So let's try. Queen c6. I'm going to go f3 to guard the pawn on e4. Oops, there is a Botez gambit already. I'm very much back in the game. What am I down here? I am down. I have 1 2 3 1 2 3. I'm simply down one rook here, so I'm doing pretty well. I'm going to bring my knight into the game, try to check the king, fork the rook, win the game. Let's see what it does. There we go. We win the rook. Again, if someone is 260, basically what it means is they know the very basics of how the pieces move, but probably nothing else. So I should win this pretty easily. Maybe I could have even given more material, but a queen and a rook, honestly, that's already a lot of the reinforcements that I've given up. So, okay, so I take the pawn. It can always take this horse, but it keeps resisting. It's not taking the horse. Okay, now it blunders this. So this is actually turning out to be not even remotely challenging, which is a little bit of a bummer. I thought with queen and rook odds it would at least find a way. Now it kind of has to take, right? Okay, so it does take, so I'll check. I'll move the rook over, attack the knight. Should be winning here. I'm up 2 pawns on the queen, or I'm up 2 pawns on the king side. I'm actually just going to push this pawn straight up, make a queen, and win the game. Okay, it checks. I could take the knight. I'm just going to ignore it because I just want to push the p. Here we go, and I think actually it's unstoppable. Yeah, it's actually just unstoppable. So, pretty basic first game, giving queen and rook odds against Martin and Martin. I could probably give even more than that. That feels like a decent amount already. So, let's move on to our next challenge, or I should say, or not rematch, sorry. New bot. Let's move on to our next challenge, which is going to be against Marty. Now, as I understand, this is, of course, the dog of Martin and Martin. It has a rating of 1350. I think I can still probably give queen odds, so I'm going to play a little bit more coy with e3, queen h5, queen f7, simply because e4 does create weaknesses. So I sack the queen. Let's go knight f3. Plays g6. I'm just going to develop my pieces very slowly here. The main thing to do is keep this position as close as possible. Playing h3 because I don't want h4 to happen where I can't play g4. Let's go d4, take away this e5 thrust, no big black center. I will castle. Let's see what it does. I could have thrown in a check right away. Maybe I should have checked on g5 or e5. Goes c6. I'll play knight d2. Trying to keep this very, very slow. Okay, e5. First step in the wrong direction. Now, I'm going to take with the pawn simply because it creates a bit of chaos here in the middle of the board. That's actually a very good move. I'll trade. Don't really want to trade material here, but I think I'm still okay. Let's take. I've got 2 pawns for a queen. Let's go here, rook d1. Nothing is guaranteed here, nothing. So I'll go g4. Can play knight d6. Maybe I start pushing my p in the center of the board. I think I should. I don't think it's going to play knight d5. So now I'll go here, take away knight d5 again. I have f5. Let's go here, bishop a3. Big threat, by the way. Huge threat here. Okay, let's take the bishop. Still probably losing technically, but maybe I can create counterplay. I've got e6, rook f7, g5. A lot of pieces are guarded here. Rook f7. Actually, this might just be winning. Yeah, I think I'm just going to win now because I go check. Knight f6 is actually probably even stronger. Let's go here. Guard the pawn. There's knight f6. There's also rook f4 and rook h4 to mate. So this game should be... Actually, isn't this just a forced checkmate? Or am I crazy? Yeah, this is actually just forced checkmate. There we go. Okay, so this also wasn't particularly challenging. You're probably thinking, well, what am I doing? Am I just trying to mock the bots or maybe flex or something like that? The first 2 bots we played, they're new bots for March. They're pretty easy.